What? What are you doing?
It's not real.
No shit. Well, it was real, but you see I got sick and all the hair fell out, so I had to wear this fucking thing.
How'd you get sick?
I loved a woman who wasn't clean.
Mrs. Santa?
No, it's her sister.
You are really Santa, right?
No, I'm an accountant. I wear this fucking thing as a fashion statement, alright?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey there, awesome DCS brothers and sisters. How are you? And Merry Christmas to you all. Okay. I hope you're having an awesome and safe Christmas. All right. And I also hope that your new year is going to be just the same. Alrighty. So today it's going to be Gaze's here again. Today, yes, it's that old fart back again. I'm going to show you how I create a VFR, the Visual Flight Rules Airfield Landing Mission, and build it yourself. So even if you've never dipped your toe in the water in the mission editor, this would be a really good place to start. So very simple mission to build, and I'm going to show you how I fly it and do that whole procedure thing. And it's really easy and it's really cool. All right, let's get into it.
I'm gonna stick my whole fist up your ass.
Don't mothball all that suit.
Oh, I'm going. Okay, so here we are. Beautiful DCS world. What other world is there? Mission editor. Boom, straight away. So create new mission, of course. Now we're going to choose the Syria map. And we're going to be the beautiful little island of Cyprus, all right? Where my father was born, believe it or not. And we won't worry about all this, what side. We don't care about who does what, who's enemy. There's no enemies in this mission. Obviously, it's just landing, practicing your landing, getting those VFR airfield landings ready. And let's zoom in on Cyprus. And I'm going to go down to Larnaca. Okay. And we'll go satellite view. Just quickly going to show you what's going to happen. So we're going to come in from about 25 miles out. Okay, over the ocean. We're going to come parallel to the runway, coming in just on the outside of this taxiway. ATC would tell you that the runway is occupied. Please go around, but that's obviously not true. We're going to check that the runway is not occupied. And we're going to come out here about 2.5 miles out from a TACAN, which we're going to position here, a mobile TACAN. We're going to plonk him right there. We're going to come out about 2.5 miles out from that TACAN, which will be about 1.5 miles or so from the end of the runway, roughly. We're going to come out here and then do a nice big turn. We're going to be at 350 knots, 800 feet. Okay, then do a nice big turn. Our throttle to idle. Come around. When we get to 250 knots, just like the aircraft carrier set up, we're going to drop the gear, lower the flaps, and then come here and we're going to get onto our reciprocal heading. And we're going to set that up so you see it in your HUD, and it's going to be really cool. Very easy. And we're going to come out about 2.5 miles from the TACAN again, which is about another 1.5 miles or so from the end of the airfield. And we're going to do a nice big turn here, a nice AOA, blah, 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 and come in. All visual, all making little adjustments with our throttle and our stick, not the stick backward and forward. Okay, only left and right with the stick, just little touches here and there. And we're going to come in, touch down beautifully. Oh, I'll probably touch down around here or here somewhere. And level out, full air brakes, and pull the stick back, and then apply the wheel brakes on. I'm going to, and then peel off out about here. Okay. All right, so that's in theory what's going to happen. All right, it's going to be very easy, trust me. Much easier than aircraft carrier landing. All right, so let's get cracking. So first of all, we're going to get an aircraft, obviously, F-18C, and we will put it, plonk him, 16 there, drop this box. Like I say, if you're brand new to the mission editor, don't worry, this is going to be so easy. Put your aircraft in. So plonk it just off the coast here. We're going to go about 25 miles out from the runway. So come over here, left hand side, click on your ruler, approach. So see the middle of this fan there? That's the center of the runway there. Yeah, around here. Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay. So we can create a waypoint. We'll do that first. So let's go add. It's only going to be one waypoint, but you won't be using that. We'll be using a TACAN. So go add, and come down here, on the runway. Now come back over here, drop this box and go landing. Boom. Okay. Oh, watch out. You got to click edit. See this middle tab here? Make sure you click edit. Otherwise you'll get that all over the place. You go, what? Hey, whoa. And just delete all that. Go edit. Click off. Click back on your aircraft. And let's get the altitude happening. So let's go 350. Let's go 3,000 feet. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Knots 350 knots. Leave it there. Time of day, we don't care. 8 AM. That's fine. Okay. And let's click on this tab now. And all right. So choose your paint scheme. I'll choose mine. No weapons, obviously, but fuel. Take this fuel down to 50%. See that there? Slide this down to halfway, 50%. That's all we need there. Okay, now come back here. Click on this tab. Oh, that's the route tab. Now we want to make it a player. So skill level, come up here, click on player, boom. Now when you do that, you'll see a few other tabs pop up here on the right, see? Now go radio. First of all, let's check Larnaca's frequency, because you want to contact them, so click on the airfield, come up here, 251,850, alright? So we're going to set that up so it's ready to go for us. There's no fiddling around with the radio, we just contact them straight away. Come back here, aircraft. What did we say? 251,850, right? Come back. Is this tab here? Radio preset. Hit that one. Channel 1, 251.85. There. And here as well. Why not? Channel comms 2 as well. 251.85. Bang. All right. Now that's your radio and your aircraft set up. Don't need anything else with that one. No. I'm happy with that. Good. Alright, so let's come down here now. I want to set a TACAN. Okay. Then we're going to create a reciprocal heading. Let's come down here, go to units, ground units, click on this one, now come back over here, we're a category, there we go. Look for fortification, go boom, type, beacon TACAN, see that one there? Now come down here, pop it right there, okay? Now come down here, this tab, hit advanced, now go add. Okay, so the task, where is it, task? No, it is perform command, I believe. Yeah, activate TACAN. So go, perform command. Action will be activate TACAN, click that one. Channel, give it a channel. Here we go, 6.5. See, units has nothing, we don't want that. Ground 1.1, it's the only ground unit there, so it's going to be that one. But I would name that. So come up here, let's give it a name. Let's go LNA, Larnaca, okay? Click copy, click back on, double click this one. There it is there. Okay, Larnaca, make sure that's ticked. Okay, That's all you need for that. Okay, you've got your channel, the X there, call sign call sign, sorry, that is call sign TKR. Let's go LNA, sorry. This is what's going to come up in your HUD, right? You'll be able to see this, LNA. Alright, when you set that up, 65, choose 65 as the frequency there for the TACAN. Alright, now let's find the reciprocal heading for this airfield, right? So let's get our ruler. Click on your ruler, left side here now. So I want the reciprocal heading this way. I know the manual says, here we go, in brackets, here we go. A good idea is to set your course line to the landing airfield along the landing runway heading. Now for us, I'm not going with that. I'm going the other way. So they're asking you to create a course line this way. I'm going to ask you to create a course line this way because I want you to follow that reciprocal heading, and I'll show you that when we're doing the whole procedure. There's not really much else to do here. I might throw in a few cows. I like these. I like these cows. Where are our cows? Static object. I'm gonna put some cows in the animals. I love the cows. Where did I put them? I'm trying to remember where I put them last time. Over here. Find the green patches, otherwise they look a bit stupid in the bare patches. So put your cows in the green patch, and you can go highlight it. Go left, Control C, and then come over here and go left, Control V, and it pastes another cow in there. Left Control V again, and won't make them all the same. Let's change this one. No, not black and white. Yeah, this guy, that'll do. Let's come up here now to the weather. We'll do the briefing in a minute. We'll just come up to the weather. We're going to make it nice and easy. No wind. Let's just keep it as is. Light scattered cloud, yeah, okay, we'll go scattered. Light scattered 1, that'll do. Yeah, we'll choose that one. Cloud, 8,000 feet. Doesn't really matter, whatever. At AM start, that's all good. Yeah, no wind. We don't need wind just as we're starting out, okay? Don't want any turbulence. Okay, so we've got our heading, it was 40 degrees, TACAN 65. Alright, so let's go to the briefing now. Boom, so our briefing. Sortie, let's go name this thing, Visual Flight Rules Airfield Landing Practice. Okay, so it'll be situation. Larnaca is 25 miles ahead and awaits your approach. Yeah, now this one, okay, successfully land at Larnaca. Alright, and underneath we will go TCN, what do we say, 65? Yeah. Course line, CRS, CRS 48. Yeah, if you want to get a briefing image for your panel, you can do that. You can either go to, when you fly it, you can go to get a screenshot, or if you're using a recording like I'm GeForce recording, you can record it and then go back and get a nice screenshot. Of course, you know how to do that. Windows print screen. Now look, for the screenshots, if you're in the sim, flying the sim, the screenshot will come up here. DCS your name, saved games, DCS open beta, and screenshots. It has its own little file there for all the screenshots, and it'll be the very last one that you take. Okay, it'll be at the end of the list. Sorry, the last screenshot you take in sim. Okay, now if you're out of the sim using software like I do, GeForce recording, blah blah blah, like I'm recording this on now, it would come up as PC, my PC. Where is it? Close all this shit. This PC, and pictures and screenshots. Okay, so this is outside sim. This is where you find it. I did one already just to show you. I took a screenshot while I was recording, and you would probably go edit, create, hit this one, go edit with Paint 3D, close this one down, I use 3440 by 1440, so this is why it's a bit, it's a lot wider, widescreen. So I'd probably go crop, drag it. You probably wouldn't have to do this, but I have to do this. So drag this one in, I go done, and I would go text. I'd choose your favorite font, whatever you want to do there. I'll probably go probably 94 size in the middle there, center. I'll do left click hold, lasso. I'll go VFR landing practice, and I'll probably highlight that. I'd go copy. Make a little cross, drag it over here somewhere maybe. And I'll probably, I don't know, make it yellow or gold or whatever. Go like that. Go yellow. There. Click off. Click text again. Left click hold. Right click, paste. And I'll drag that over on top of it just to make it stand out. There we go. Maybe not yellow, probably sandy color, whatever. But anyway, there's our little title. Right? Click off, done. Menu. Save as image. Oh, it wasn't the desktop. Doofus. Save, and there it is here. Pops up here. I'll close this now. Don't save, you've already done that. And come to our images panel. Click on this one. That was just very quick, but I'm just saying, you know, you can spend more time with the screenshot. Boom, boom. And there's our little title picture. Okay, so now let's come out of triggers now. Left hand side. So we want a little pat on the back when we finished. And we're going to give ourselves 100 points as well. So trigger, call this one, I don't know. Landing complete, that'll do. Boom, landing complete. And we'll go unit in zone. Unit in zone. We haven't got a zone yet, but don't worry, we'll create one. Unit inside zone. Go new. I'm just going to plonk something here just so this doesn't all disappear when I click off it. Message to group. Message to group. You're the group, area 1. Oh, I forgot to I just go put something in there so I don't lose that. Come, get out of there. Just come and click on your aircraft. Oh, I forgot to do this. I knew there was something. Name your aircraft. For me, I'll give my name. Gets Ace. Whoop. Not that. Gets Ace. So, and the pilot as well. So that way, you always do this in missions. So then you can find yourself easily, and other things as well. You should always give them a little name. Right? When you have multiple units, easy to find things that way when you name them. Okay, let's go back to the triggers now. Oh, click on this, message to group, and your text will be, well done. Well done. You have successfully landed at, I know I'm an old fart, I can't see shit, but I think that's it. Okay, and we'll put it on, leave it on screen for say 20 seconds, and we'll go clear view. 2-second delay. All right, but now the condition will be unit inside zone, of course. Oh, actually no, we've got to create the zone first. Yeah. Let's come over here. All right, zoom in here. Go zone, left hand side. Look for this one here, create 3D zone. Boom. Now click on the airfield. Yeah, you think that's a bit big? Come over here, we'll go radius. I'll go 300. Alrighty. Now hold it, drag it about here. Now let's go, drop this on, let's go quad point. Now go edit. Okay. See these points here? You can drag them around. This is really cool. It's still kind of a new feature. I love it. It's beautiful. You can do whatever you want. Drag that one there. Actually, yeah, drag this up here. Make it a nice long zone. And this one here, down here. Okay. And we can change the color of that and name it to, or go just call it LZ. That's our landing zone. And I'll make it blue. So click blue. And then you just click edit. Boom, and it's done. Okay. And when you click on the middle of it, you can put it anywhere you want. Move it here, up and down. We're going to leave it right here. It's a nice long zone there for us. Okay, that's about it. I think that's just about all there is. I forgot. We've got to finish off the triggers, and we're going to give ourselves 100 points when we finish landing. Okay, message is done. Good. So let's go to the zones now. Obviously, unit inside zone. Trust me, it's Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas Day, and yesterday and last night was kind of big in the way of beverages. God, terrible. New unit inside zone. That's you. LZ is our zone. Beautiful. Now let's go new again. So unit speed lower than. This is what I want. Actually, no. Let's go unit altitude lower than. Units altitude lower than. Okay. Altitude lower than 10. New. Unit speed lower than. Unit speed lower than. Boom. Unit speed lower than 40. Okay. So 40 and speed down 10, and you're the unit that all the triggers done. I've spelled that right. Okay, cool. And we land successfully. We'll get our message, and we can go home and sing Kumbaya. Now come up here, and we go check this one. Define mission goals. See this one? Click that one. Go new. Landing. We'll call it landing success. That'll do. Call it anything you want. I don't care what you call it. Go new. Blue. Coalition. Zone. LZ. We don't want that. We don't want all that. What am I doing? God. I shouldn't have done this today. We want, just the same as before, unit speed lower than. Right. Unit speed lower than. Unit speed lower than. Anyway, I found unit altitude lower than. Boom. What do we say? 10? Yeah. And go new. Now we want unit speed lower than. And that is right there. And what do we say for that? 40? Yeah, 40. That's all we need. And we're going to get 100 points. Beautiful. So that's done. That is it, I believe. We're ready to rock and roll. Alright, so let's go and fly this sucker. So we click on this green one. Okay, yes. Save our changes, of course we do. Or you can cancel that and go File, Save As. Okay, and give it a name. Call it Gaz's VFR landing practice, and I always go okay. I'll highlight the Ms, go space, and in lowercase copy, and then I go okay. That way I've got two of them, because if you delete one by mistake, you've always got a backup. I did it once, and oh god, I tell you, man, I had a box of tissues there for a week, and this mission was big. I had everything going, and I lost it. That's it. Let's go. You caught me. Okay, so here we are. Beautiful. There's a little title panel there. Came up very nice. Okay, so situation. Yep, everything's there. Beautiful TACAN's there. Course line there we set, and it's all good. No threats, obviously. Let's go. So let's contact Larnaca. So get our radio. We set our preset, so there's no fiddling around with the radio. So ATC, and Larnaca's here. Okay, I'll just de-unblock. Okay, so don't worry too much about the runway heading and all that stuff. We're going to create our own little setup here, our own procedure, alright? Just about there for the HUD, for the brightness. Okay, let's go left DDI, we'll go HUD for that one. Have a look down here, hook bypasses to field, anti-skid on, that's fine. Might take this one down a bit again. Okay, now you want to get down to 800 feet and 350 knots, okay? That is what we're looking for. So let's just get down to 800 feet first, then we'll set up a few other things. Beautiful little cypress. Oh, look at that. That's my heritage. So, and down a bit more. This looks good. I'll go barometric alt hold. Brighten that up a bit. 350. Oh, I'm going to set my ATC now. Bang, gotcha. Your automatic throttle control. So there you go. So nice speed, good altitude. Let's have a look here. Have a look at the distance. So you can just see there's the runway, there's the taxiway. So I'll just center this track IR so I can get a bit of, there we go. So there's runway, taxiway. So I want to come in just on the taxiway, or just to the right of the runway. Oh, sorry, right of the taxiway there. Okay. All right. So let's set up a few things. Start with our radar altimeter. We'll go 240 on that. Now let's go TACAN. TACAN on. What do we say? 65. Yeah. Enter that. Come over here, right DDI, and we'll go HSI. Box the TACAN. There we are, 10 miles out from Larnaca. So LNA, that worked. Now let's scale this out to 10 and get our course line switch. Hold this switch down till we see the course selected in our UFC there. Now 48, wasn't it? Yeah, that was our reciprocal heading. Go enter, and there's our reciprocal heading. Okay. We're going well here. Pretty soon ATC will contact us, so we can just chill out now and think about what we're going to do. So come in here over this taxiway, about 2.5 or 3 miles out, do a hard bank left, lower the gear, lower the flaps at 250, then come back on our reciprocal heading line, which will be this line. Okay. And then we're going about 2.5 to 3 miles out from the TACAN, right? And then come back and make our VFR approach. Let's see how we go. So when we get about halfway over the runway, I'll probably go a little bit closer here. Go a little bit closer, a little bit closer. When we get about halfway on the runway, or maybe 2/3 of the runway, ATC will tell us that the runway is occupied. Oh, please go around. We don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So try and get. This is good. Just have the taxiway. Try and get. That's good. ATC will make the call now, telling us to go around. Okay, so ATC off, autopilot off. Now when we get about between 2.5 or 3 miles out from the center of the runway, which is our TACAN that we set down, we'll do a hard bank left. About now, that'll do. Throttle back to idle, hard left. The book says, you know, say 3 Gs or 3.5 Gs, but 2.5's all right. Try and stay around 800 feet. When you get to 250, lower the gear, lower the flaps. There we go. Flaps lowered. Now we're looking for 48. Oh, we just got a bit tighter. Looking for 48, 45. Don't push the stick forward. Just let it settle. You know you've climbed a bit. Now start adding power. A little bit of power, you want to catch that at 600. Now trim up, a little bit more trim, up. Bit more trim, bit more power, bit more trim. Just want to get around 600 if you can. Get this velocity vector in the E bracket. Bit more trimming up. A little bit more. Maybe too much, down a bit. Now I'm adding power. I'm adding power. You see how the nose is lifting? So I'm adding power. A little bit more power. Anywhere from 550 to 600s are acceptable, really. Okay, I'm just using the throttle now. Never the stick. I'm only using the stick to go left and right, just a little bit. Touching the stick left and right, just little touches. Adding a little bit of power, very tiny little increments of power. Look here, there's the runway. Have a look here on the right DDI. I'll just make sure I don't lose too much altitude while I show you this. See, the left wing is just touching that reciprocal line. That's our reciprocal heading there. I'm just nice AOA, beautiful donut there. Now when we get about between 2.5 to 3 miles out from the center of the runway, which is our TACAN, we'll do a nice 30-degree bank left, and then we're going to start. After that, we're going to have a little peek at the runway just to gauge where we are. If we want to bank a little bit harder or ease off on the degrees of the bank, stuff like that. Okay, here we go. We're just coming up to the 2-mile mark from the center of the runway. So anywhere between 2.5 to 3 miles, that's when I'll start my turn and my approach into the runway. Still adding, I'm still just touching the throttle forward and back. Maybe trim down just a little touch. There we go, 2.6 from Larnaca now. 2.7. I'll wait till 2.8. There we go. Now add power. As soon as you bank, add power, because you're going to lose some altitude as soon as you do that bank. Now 30 degrees. You can also use your right DDI. Have a quick glance down to your right DDI and have a look. And then as you get close, when you get past the halfway mark, you can have a peek. Maybe, let's have a look. Have a look. Maybe too tight. There's the runway. See, now I want to just touching the stick out to the right. Just out to the right. Oh, I came in a bit too tight. You see that? I just come in and just make your correction. Oh, I came in too tight. That's okay. You can't get it perfect every time. Just nice and easy now. I'm just touching the stick. Just left to the right. Just out to the right. Now left. I'm just touching the stick to the left. Never forward or back. Or left or right. Now I'm touching the stick to the left. Just little touches. There we go. Get that velocity vector. About a third of the way down the runway. Now I'm adding a little bit of power. Just touching. Power on, power up. Just little increments. A bit more power. Aim for the center of the runway. Off, on. Off, off. Just on, off. Slowly, slowly. And throttle back to idle. Nice easy landing. Now speed brake full. Full speed brake. Get that speed brake all the way up. Now stick, pull the stick all the way back. All the way back. That's it, all the way back. Now hold the wheel brakes. Holding that wheel brake. Stick back to the middle. Holding the wheel brake. No steering. No rudders, no steering. Let it come down. Nice and easy. That's beautiful. Okay, and there's a little message there popped up, beautiful. Now what I do is I go full throttle and then back to idle. That cancels that idle throttle thing where the aircraft can run away from you when you come to a stop. That'll cancel that out. Oh, there's our cows. Look at that. They didn't end up in the abattoir. And that's it. It's very simple. So you would come down here and we go flaps back to half. And we can use our rudders and just now steering now. Very easy, very simple. and we can come to a complete stop, and the aircraft won't run away from us. See what I mean? So anyway, that is that mission there. Get that one happening. It's a lot of fun. Oh, there we go. There's 100 for the results here. That works. So that little trigger worked there for us. Okay, that's the end of the vid and the end of another year. Well, just about. I want to thank you guys for all your support this year. It's been awesome. I've had a lot of fun. It's been really cool. Early next year, I've got some great missions coming and a few other odds and ends. So check in with me and stay safe over the break. And just pace yourself. You know, take it easy. I want you here back safe and sound early next year. And I'll see you soon. Alright, Gazes out. Bye for now.